Ahoy mateys! Hey, tonight we're going to do a poached chicken risotto. Now there's two kinds of risotto. You can do it with a white sauce or a red sauce. We're going to use a red sauce tonight. And here's what we're going to need to make this dish. Well, let's start with the important parts. A couple glasses of white wine. Well, we're only going to use a half a glass for cooking. The rest of it is for the cook. But then I've got 2 chicken breasts cut up, a couple tablespoons of minced garlic, cup of rice, couple of chicken cubes, some Italian seasoning, some mushrooms, and I've got some mixed vegetables that I've dehydrated, and now I'm reconstituting them. And we're going to cook those with the rice. And then of course some red sauce, a little canola oil, and our wine. So the first thing we're going to do is poach our chicken. So I've got a little bit of water in the pan here, and I'm going to add our white wine, Italian seasoning, and about half of the garlic. We'll let that water come to a boil, and then we're going to put our chicken in. All right, our water has started to come to a boil, so I put the chicken in, and we'll let that simmer for a few minutes till the chicken is cooked. Put our lid on there. Well, you can see our chicken has come to a boil. Now I'm going to pull this stuff here off, the foam. Just going to throw that out. But what I want to do is reserve this liquid. We're going to use this to cook our rice in. I mean, this has got a lot of nice flavor to it. There's no sense in throwing that out. And I don't cook the chicken with the rice because it's chicken breast. If we cooked it with the rice, it would be way too dry by the time it gets done. So now what I'd like to do is save that. Add a little bit of oil to our pan, because I like to coat the rice in the oil. It helps keep it from being too sticky. Plus we're doing mushrooms, and I want to saute the mushrooms a little bit before we put everything together. So we'll saute the mushrooms and now put them in with the chicken here. Our mushrooms are finished. It doesn't take them long. The same thing, I don't want to cook them in with the rice and overcook them. So now we'll add a little more oil. The rest of our garlic. Just like that. Our rice. I'm just going to coat the rice with the oil. Just like this. And then add our liquid that we reserved. So I'm going to put 2 cups of this liquid in. It's got some nice chicken flavor in it, and garlic. Oh, look at that, just perfect. Right to it. Now we're also going to add the vegetables that are reconstituting. I'm going to drain that. And by putting them in with the rice, it will also help reconstitute them a little bit better. So we'll be back in about 18 to 20 minutes. All right, guys, look at this. Ooh. The rice is almost finished. Going to add our chicken and mushrooms. We'll add our sauce, and of course that's why we added some other seasonings to flavor that up a little bit, about half a jar. Stir that up nice. Let the sauce heat up now. Oh, and we have a scrumptious risotto now. Look at that. Oh. We're gonna let that sit for let that rest for about 10 minutes and dish it up. And there we have it, poached chicken risotto. Bon appetit.